I'm done. I'm done with people sending terrible outreach messages and trying to land people as clients in the DMs and an email, and it just being so bad. It literally, I see it and I cringe and it breaks my heart because you guys are screwing yourselves over by sending bad outreach messages when you try to pitch people in the DMs and in cold email. So in this video, I'm going to walk through exactly what not to do when you're trying to land copywriting clients online in the DMs, email, however you're doing it. I'm going to show you what not to do. I'm going to use real examples of people who have pitched me and how they're doing it wrong and how to fix it and how to do better and why. So if you don't know me, my name is Brandon Story, and for the past 6 years, I've been a six-figure copywriter. I've made over $640,000 in profit with copywriting. I have over 600 students in my copywriting course. I have personally coached 75 guys one-on-one, and I am a business owner myself. So I have landed clients in every way imaginable as a copywriter. I have taught, 500 students, 600 students now, how to actually land their first client, next client, the fastest way. And I also myself get pitched all the time, being a coaching business. So I get DMs all the time from video editors, thumbnail designers, setters, closers, funnels, all the guys. So I get dozens of pitches every day. Like, I'm on the receiving end, I'm on the giving end, and I'm teaching people how to do it best. And 70% of my students get their first paid client in 30 days with my outreach method, which is a warm social media, high value, low volume outreach method. So I'm seeing what works. And so right now there's a lot of bad stuff going around that you have to spend hundreds of cold DMs a day, cold emails a day. You need to use automation tools. You need to use copy paste templates. You need to have some crazy offer and all these just dumb stuff that doesn't work. And I'm telling you right now, don't listen to any of that garbage. Just don't. I'm going to show you what actually works. And this isn't from just pulling it out of my butt. These are actual numbers. 70% of my students get their first paid client in 30 days, and they use my method. So I'm going to show you what works by showing you what doesn't work. Okay, outreach number one. And by the way, I have all this crazy stuff set up because I don't want to reveal anybody's names and stuff like that. That's not my style. So I'm trying to keep this anonymous for who is outreaching. If this is you who outreached me, this is nothing against you. Take this, learn from it. Okay? Okay, first one here. This is the first message that this guy sent me. And he says, "Hey Brandon, you seem new in the business game. Is that correct?" Why would I ever answer this question? Just think about this. Why would I ever respond to this? The first thing, I get it. You ask a question in the DMs, you're more likely to get a response, right? You ask someone a question, more likely to get a response. It's true. But it doesn't work like this. You can't just open up a random question out of nowhere and expect that this is going to land you some clients eventually. This guy made a crucial mistake. He didn't even say anything that suggested that he looked at any of my stuff. As far as I'm concerned, this guy just used a tool, clicked a button, and sent this to 5,000 people. So I don't trust him in any way. He hasn't proven anything to me in any way. And here's the problem, and this is mini lesson number one. If what you say in the DMs could be copy pasted to anyone else, you're doing outreach wrong and you're not going to land clients and you're not going to hit 10K a month as a copywriter. Just keep that in mind. If what you say ever could be copy pasted to somebody else, you're doing it wrong. So he did it wrong. Why? Because there's nothing personalized. There's nothing in here that says he even looked at my brand. He's not following me. He didn't engage with my content. He didn't look at my business. Because clearly if he even spent 2 seconds looking at my bio on Twitter, he would know I'm clearly not new in the business game. Why? Because I share about me right in my bio. Hey, I've generated 7 figures in results for clients. I'm a copywriting coach. I have over 600 students. Clearly I'm not new in the business game. So this is instantly done. So he screwed up there, okay? So that's the first one. Now let's go on to the next. Okay, next one here. "Hey Brandon, I noticed your impressive success in helping clients generate significant revenue through email marketing, and I figured I'd reach out. Quick one. Are you still wrangling leads and spreadsheets, or did you finally escape spreadsheet jail?" So this guy actually had a slightly better opener than the last guy. He at least shared something that proved that he either looked or he used a tool to look, but at least he said something that showed me that there's some level of effort that's a bit more that couldn't be completely copy pasted. Now, this guy couldn't just copy paste this exact message and send it to, somebody else who's a YouTube growth coach or whatever. Why would that be? Because he's talking about email marketing. Hey, I noticed you're impressive. First of all, use my name. Hey, Brad, notice your impressive success helping clients generate significant revenue through email marketing. So I can tell he actually looked a little bit to the tiniest effort in. So a little tiny bit more effort than the last guy. Then he goes into a quick one. Are you still wrangling leads in spreadsheets, or did you finally escape spreadsheet jail? I don't have a clue what this guy's talking about at this point. Like, what are you talking about spreadsheets for? Wrangling leads in spreadsheets? Spreadsheet jail? No. That has not. This has nothing to do with I don't know what he's talking about. I literally don't know. Spreadsheets. What are you talking about, man? Leads? What leads? For my copywriting, for my coaching. So this is just like, I don't even know what he's saying. And again, why would I even take the time to answer this? Like, sure, this guy said a nice compliment. He showed me that he actually looked. But like, I don't have the time even to respond to this guy. Why? Because I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's done. I don't know why I should pay attention. And I also don't know what the heck spreadsheet jail is. So this guy never proved anything that he's an authority in any sort of way. He never helped me in any sort of way. Those are the next two lessons. You need authority. You need to help people. You need to prove yourself. You need to help people. If you're not doing either of those things, it doesn't matter if you say even the slightest bit of personalization. Hey, I noticed you generate results for email marketing. That's a start, but this ain't going to get a reply, and I'm certainly not going to hire this guy. No offense to whoever this is if you're watching this. Next one. Okay, here we go. Hey, Brandon, just binged a bunch of your tweets around. I don't know what that means. And it seems like you add a lot of value in your content. I feel like they could explode if you add more exposure. Copy paste. The only thing that wasn't copy pasted was my name. Hey, Brandon, just binged a bunch of your tweets around. I think he meant to add like a niche keyword there, and he didn't. So he's using some kind of template. And it seems like you add a lot of value in your content. If this could be said to anybody else, then don't say it. Like, this means nothing to me. If he said, so you want to know how to take this next level. I'm not saying don't say, hey, I looked at your stuff and it's, compliment. That's totally fine. It's good to lead with a compliment when you open up a conversation. But like, dude, this is so disingenuous because you literally just said, you said nothing. This means this could be sent to anybody. If you want to actually like open up a conversation, here's your next lesson. Go say something very specific that couldn't be copy pasted. So for instance, this guy could have spent 3 seconds extra and be like, oh man, that was such a funny little video you did with that chicken in your hands, like turning around to pitch your copywriting course. That was like a really funny hook. If he even said that, or like looked at a tweet that said any tip, hey, I like that you give this tip about copywriting that, about XYZ because of ABC. Like even that little bit of 3 seconds of extra effort, I'm going to at least trust this guy more because I know he actually did look. So I have zero empathy for this guy right now because he's a robot to me, because he used robot tactics. If he did the slightest bit of just looking and saying something specificity is key, all of a sudden, I'm going to feel like, oh, he's a human. And like, there's going to be a little bit of rapport built. And like, I'm going to feel a little more inclined, like, oh, I should probably reply. He said something very nice. So like, you can play out people's emotions. And I'm not saying play out their emotions, but like, when you are actually a genuine person and you act like a human, you're going to get more human like feedback and positivity and people even talking to you. So just keep that in mind. So he's talking about my tweets. I feel like they could explode if you had more exposure. So this is where he's now talking about like what he's going to be offering. He's offering Twitter growth and all these things and whatever, get more views. But he's just saying like, I feel like they could explode if you had more exposure. It's like, okay, sure. Like maybe they could. What does that even mean though? You're not even saying it. He's not even saying anything. He's not making a pitch. He's not telling me anything specific. He's not giving me any tips or free value. Like this guy has proved nothing to me. So he does a follow-up. Okay, so now he gets follow-ups. Hey brother, hope you're doing well. Wondering if you're interested in retweets from accounts having 100 to 600,000 followers. It helps you. By the way, don't make spelling mistakes when you're outreaching. It's a really quick way to break trust that you know anything about writing as a copywriter. It helps you get that exposure and more eyes on your tweets and pace up your X growth for sure. So now he's actually trying to make a pitch slightly. I'm wondering if you're interested in retweets from accounts, which, by the way, paid retweets are against Twitter's terms of service. So don't do that. Don't sell it. Don't buy it. Wondering if you're interested in retweets. I'm not. From 100,000 to 600,000 followers. So he's actually making an offer here of like something's there. And if I know anything about retweets, which I do, it could lead to more views and stuff. So, and he says that it helps you get more exposure and blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm not interested in this. He didn't give me any value thing up front. And like, why am I listening to him? He has no authority here. He follows up again. Do let me know if you're interested. I'm not interested. Hey, brother. And that's it. So this is a terrible outreach. And why is it terrible? Disingenuine copy-paste opener. Tells me, hey, wondering if you're interested in this. That's fine. But never proves anything and doesn't give me anything up front. No value, no proof, nothing to prove that this isn't copy-paste to every single person you talk to. And then the follow-up is just, hey, brother. Like, what the heck? Hey, brother. It's like, what kind of follow-up is that? When you outreach, don't show up empty-handed. This is your next lesson. Don't show up empty-handed being a beggar and sounding like everybody else. Give something. Actually go help people. Give them some helpful advice. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one. So here's a classic never do this. This is just a new thing. Brandon, do you know you can get your next 10 sales calls using just YouTube and email? I actually don't mind that opener. That's kind of interesting and intriguing, but it's not what I would message first. I would open up a conversation first before you pitch. Do you know you can get your next 10 sales calls using just YouTube and email? My client hit 100K a month with the same organic system. A little bit of authority, intriguing hook, a little bit of authority. This is where the guy goes wrong. Well, first of all, he went wrong by not opening a conversation first before going straight for the pitch. So that was step one that he went wrong. Second thing he went wrong with, he did some authority, did a kind of an intriguing thing, like, it's interesting. There's a specific promise we're talking about here, and a little bit of authority, even though he didn't show me a link to this case study. So this guy's outreach is a bit better, but it's still not good. No warm opener. And the second thing is this part. This bothers me so much. Do not ask for permission. This guy says, mind if I share a quick video showing you how? Yes, I do mind. I don't have the time to even reply to you. I am busy doing other things. I got coaching clients. I got course students. I got copy clients. I got my family. Why am I going to take the time to even say, sure, man, send me a video when I have 500 people saying the exact same thing in my DMs, in my email inbox? Never ask for permission. He's on the right track because I can tell he's trying to give some level of free value up front and like at least like explain his stuff. The problem is he's not sending the thing up front. He should have just sent it. Don't ask for permission. Just start doing things. Just believe you already work for somebody and start doing things to help them. Don't show up empty-handed. He showed up empty-handed. He's asking my permission if he can outreach to me. That is, never do that. Never ask for permission to send a sniper bomb, to send free value, to send a free audit, a copy audit, free copy. Just go do it. Go do the thing. You need to prove yourself in the DMs. This guy proved nothing. Sure, he's telling me, my client at 100K, where's the proof of this? Show me screenshots. Show me the link to the case study. Show me the video testimonial. You didn't show a thing. So then if you can't say it, if you don't show any of the proof, don't even bother saying it. Don't bother. There's no point. And the video, give me the video right now. Show me you actually know what you're talking about. And this thing right here, copy paste template he sent to 1,000 people. The only difference is my name, which you can use software for. Fail. This guy's close, but he's not quite there. On to the next one. We got a Twitter ghostwriter. So he says, what's up? I think the content you're posting is great, man. I am a copywriter and Twitter ghostwriter here to make connections and network. And again, I really like the content you're making. Keep it up. Fire. This guy's almost there for his opener. Except the problem is copy paste. The problem is you could take this and send this to 5,000 people and it's all the same. What's up? I think the content you're posting is great. I'm a this, connections. Like the content, keep it up. There's nothing that tells me that this guy even looked at my account, looked at anything I have to say, and has any, how do I know this isn't just an AI robot? How do I know you didn't just use a tool and just sent this to 5,000 people? There's nothing in here that tells me he actually looked at my stuff. If he literally just said one thing, hey man, that's cool, you're a copywriter and a copywriting coach. Oh, I like that tip you just posted. If my content is posting is great, show me. What do you mean by that? Just one specific thing you liked. After that, sure, you want to see that? That's fine. At least you open a conversation, right? So you're almost there, except it's disingenuous because there's nothing specific. Okay, so what do you say after this? Hi, don't want to waste your time. I'm a ghostwriter in the entrepreneurial space, and I'd love to help you with growing your X business. Please let me know if I can help you out with the engagement or increasing followers, get you a bigger audience by engaging. First of all, there's extra space right here before the parentheses, so don't do that. Don't make even little mistakes like that. Like it's gonna immediately break trust. So don't do that. Edit your outreaches before you send them. Don't make sure there's nothing messed up with them. Again, same thing here. It just looks weird. So don't do that. Hi, don't want to waste your time. I'm this. I'd love to help you with this. I don't care what you'd love to do. Business owners don't care what you love. They want money. They want more time. They want more peace. So you need to go in and give them that and stop telling people what you want. Start telling people how you're going to help them and start helping people. Don't just tell them you help them, actually help them and just start right away. Just start giving people stuff. Start giving people free audits, free copy, free tips. Tell them how to improve their business. Make it actual, genuine, specific to their business, personalized specific tips, personalized specific compliments about them. This is how you stand out. This is how you get replies. You can't get replies. You're never landing clients. And when you get replies, you need to prove yourself. How do you prove yourself with no portfolio, no case studies, no results? You give an audit and a sample free up front. You don't even ask them. So he says, please let me know if I can help you out with engagement. I don't know if you can help me out because you proved nothing. There's no proof or authority. So I don't know if you can help me out. People always say, hey, if I could do this. Hey, if I could do this. Stop with the ifs, ands, and buts. Just start doing and proving. No more ifs. Don't be an iffy copywriter. Don't be somebody who's like, hey man, if you could, doesn't sound very confident. How about just do the thing and prove yourself? That's confidence. Next thing he says, hey, I absolutely love your X content. Keep it out. Would you be interested in handling your X engagement, comments, replies? I recently worked with several clients with this. They all saw 3 improvements, blah, blah, blah. Plus, no client stopped using the service after the first month. Do you want to hear more? Again, copy paste. Could have been sent to 100 people. Like, there's nothing in here that tells me he even looked at my stuff. And I recently worked with big clients, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're trying to inject some authority. Where's the link to the case study? Where's the screenshots of the receipts? Who are the people you did this for? If you can't say that, then don't even put this in there. There's no point. Instead, just start giving me tips on how to improve my stuff, on how to do better ghostwriting, better tweeting, better whatever. Give me an audit. Give me a copy. Specifically look at my stuff and show me that you actually looked at my stuff. Do I want to hear more? Absolutely not, because you never proved anything. Would you be interested in growing your Twitter connections and engagement? Just a random follow-up he sent on Friday. I don't care. Would I be interested in growing my Twitter connection? Like, sure. Would that be helpful to my business if I had a bigger Twitter following and more people engage in my content and I got more leads from that? Yeah, obviously I'm not going to say no to that. But I'm not going to talk to you about that because you never proved a thing. So next time, open up. Here's how he should have done it. Hey man, what's up? Like, I just looked at your content, see that you're like really successful copywriting coach. You have all these students, like, and that last tweet you wrote about XYZ, it really resonated with me because of whatever, blah. Like, by the way, I'm a copywriter, ghostwriter. Like, keep it up. By the way, how long have you been doing coaching for? Like, just like a very simple thing. Go ask a question. How long have you been doing this for? I'm more likely to be like, hey, he actually looked at my stuff. He left a genuine compliment about whatever. He specifically talked to me, and then he asked me like, how long we're doing it. Sure, I'll tell him. Like, I've been doing coaching for 2 years. I've been doing copywriting for 6 years. Like, what's up? I'm gonna reply to that. I would reply to that. The problem is I don't reply to most DMs because they're not genuine and nobody. So if this is what I'm feeling, what are the business owners who you're trying to pitch copywriting feeling? It's the same thing. That's how he should have opened this up. And once I replied, you know what he should have done next? Right after I said, yeah, man, I've been doing this X amount of time, blah, blah, blah. Like, thanks a lot. Whatever, XYZ. He should be like, hey, bro, next message. Hey, bro, I looked at all your tweets. I looked at all your copywriting. I looked at all your whatever. Here's like 3 things I noticed right away. You do this well, this well, this well, but I'm noticing you actually could improve with this, 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 and this, and here's the reasons why. Your tweet, you said this, you should have said X, Y, Z. This, you should have done a thread. If you did it like this, 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 it would have broken up. This, if you had more connections and engagement, blah, 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 you should have done blah, 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 and here's the reasons why. So, by the way, I actually went ahead and just like, if you did all these changes, you're going to get more engagement, more whatever, more followers, leads, X, Y, Z. By the way, I actually wrote you your next thread for free. I wrote you a thread that goes into your story. I took your long form tweet, I optimized it, tweaked it, turned it into a thread based on things you wrote, X, Y, Z, and you can just send it out. No credit, you don't give me credit. Just like, I just want to give this to you and just show you X, Y, Z. Like, let me know what you think of it. Dude, if he did that, right? That is how he should have done this. And then, if the thread was actually good, if it actually, I looked at it and I see his audit makes sense, his tips are good, and I see the copy on his thread that he wrote for me, a Twitter thread, is like actually pretty decent. Only then, if I'm the right fit, would I even consider responding and giving feedback and open up the conversation, right? And then if there's a need. Now for me, obviously I'm not going to take a Twitter ghostwriter and hire one. I'm not going to hire a copywriter or ghostwriter. I write all my own stuff. How weird would it be if I, a copywriting coach, people found out that I have someone else write my copy? Like, that would not be a very good thing, would it? So don't pitch me copywriting and tweeting and stuff like that. So if you do thumbnails, video editing, other things, sure, go pitch me. Why not? But don't pitch me like all these guys have pitched me today. Go pitch me like how I just told you this guy should have pitched me. Open up a conversation. Something specific compliment. Get the conversation going. Ask me how long I've been doing coaching for. Once I reply, send me some free value. An audit breaking down a bunch of tips, a free sample, right, of the thing. Proving it. Ask for my feedback. Once I reply to the feedback, if I reply. Then you start talking business. Start getting in a conversation. Get me on a call and lab me. That's how you close clients. That's how you get copywriting clients in 2025. That's how you're going to get them in 2026. All this copy paste outreach template, if, ends, or buts, proving nothing, showing nothing up front, begging, choosing, showing up empty-handed. Stop it. It's not going to get you money. If you want to make money as a freelance copywriter, this is how you're going to do it. And you have no clients, no proof, no results, no portfolio, no website, no crazy offer, no whatever. Doesn't matter. You don't need to send 100 cold DMs a day. You don't use copy paste outreaches, templates, all these things. Here's what you're going to do. Go find out who you want to work for, who you want to get land as a client. Look at their business. Look at their content. Look at their copy. Give them a few tips. Go approach them. Like them. Comment. Follow. DM them to start a conversation with a genuine compliment. Ask them a question about themselves, their business, whatever. Once they respond, you're out of message request. Once you're out of message request and they responded, then you're going to hit them up. Just don't even ask if you can send this. Just do it. Go look at their copy. Go audit it. Tell them all the things they're doing wrong and how they can fix it and why it's important to do that. Then write them their first piece of copy, send it off to them, ask them for feedback. That is the sniper bomb. And that is what's getting 70% of my students their first paid client in 30 days through my system. This is it. You do that, you're getting clients, and I haven't seen a better strategy yet. This is what works best in 2025. This is what's going to get you your first client, your next client, and all the way to 5, 10K plus per month. Okay? So stop all this nonsense with these copy-paste outreaches and go do this. I'm going to put, if you want more help, I'm going to put a free video up above on how to do this more step-by-step and detailed. If you want paid help, you want to move even faster, I got a course and coaching below. You can click the link below. Have a great day. Go land some clients.